I'm going to call to order a regular meeting of the City Council for here is January 8th of 2019. Happy New Year. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Next item, 14B, which I believe is Council President St. Pierre's request for agenda item to opt out of DTE smart meter transmission on houses.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll support it with discussion.
Sure. In regards to this matter, I have brought this forward because many of you will be receiving an opt-out notice letter from DTE Energy or Consumer Energy soon. The letter says if you don't want a radio transmitting smart meter on your home, you must sign up for their opt-out plan, agreeing to let them put a smart meter or AMI meter on your home with the radio turned off, all right? And that you agree to pay, I want to let everyone know there's an initial fee of $67.20, and you get monthly fees of $9.80 per month. So if you do not sign up, then you just get a fully functioning smart meter on your home. I think unfortunately, many of us do have smart meters on our home in the city of Warren that's already been put on. And so basically, what you're going to do is the new opt-out meters completely remove the chance of transmitting the radio frequencies, which is much better for your family's health and well-being, as many people have indicated. Although they will still be transmitting radio frequency, less radiation is in your home and is not sending out the information. And so you have this opportunity, and so if you want to take that opportunity, then you just please do it. I believe I'm going to do it in my residence. I already told my spouse, who runs my household, that this is something that we should do. And if DTE tells you anything but yes to this request and schedules an appointment for you to receive the new opt-out meters, if they say anything but yes, then you call Drew Simon at the Michigan Public Service Commission. That's where the customer should, because he's monitoring and keeping data on the situation to make sure DTE complies. And I guess if you just leave your analog meter, if that's the case, then you don't have to put up with these fees, and you don't have to put up with the radio frequency that comes with these smart meters. And I believe that's all I have to say about it.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Stevens.
You know, DTE hurried up. This was actually proposed almost 2 years ago. And DTE hurried up and started putting smart meters on all the houses that they possibly could, where they could and stuff. And then it got held up in Lansing, and the big holdup was the $9.50 a month. Well, actually, it was like $30 a month when they wanted to charge people $30 a month, and they whittled it down farther and farther. But why should you be charged not to use something? This doesn't make any sense. And, you know, I think that, in fact, we should do a resolution and send it to Lansing and ask that they...
Not charges.
Well, that it should be amended to eliminate that monthly charge. I don't have a problem with them coming out for a charge to come out and shut it off, because they're on almost all of our houses now. But to be charged a monthly charge for not using something doesn't pass the smell test.
So, Mr. Stevens, we'll do a resolution with, Mr. Bachmino, you're fine with that as making that part of your motion?
Absolutely.
Mr. Chair? And because I know there's, oh, go ahead, Mr. Sadowski.
Well, go ahead. You can finish your thought.
No, go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay. I know that the reason for the charge is they're saying that they have to come out and manually read the meter, which, you know, the technology that we possess, you know, with our phones, and what we can do is once a month, you take a photo of the meter and you text that photo, because there's a serial number on it, there's a barcode that's on it.
Yep.
And so I don't understand why they need the $9 for that. And I completely agree with you on that. So you send that photo to DTE, they can take that photo, they can scan it just like they would, you know, a barcode, and, you know, you think about the hundreds of meters or even thousands of meters that would be converted here in the city of Warren, and all you're doing is basically like scanning a grocery barcode once a month. So I don't think, you know, for $9 per scan per month, I mean, I think it's overcharge. I know we as a city, when we have to associate a fee to an inspection, we have to justify that cost. When you look at something like this, there's no justification for the cost. It can be easily fixed. I mean, no, there's a with some of these programs that I run on my phone, you know, I'll do a text in the morning where I'm texting in various things, and the computer now is recording the information that I'm texting in for, whether it be a prescription, whether it be for paying a bill. There's no reason why we can't do the same thing, you know, with our smartphones with DTE. So that's why I agree with you wholeheartedly. But the other problem that comes in is that when DTE originally did this, where you could opt out, I've had friends that have opted out of this program. DTE never turned the meter off. So, you know, you've got to be careful, because there's people that are being charged right now in the state of Michigan.
Oh, and they're still-
this $9 fee,
Still hooked up.
and it's still transmitting. So, you know, they're sneaky, it's dishonest, and you know, I think that you should have always had the option to never put one on.
But there's also a gas smart meter, and I guess you can have that turned off at the same time and not have an additional fee or a monthly fee in regards to that. So if you have the gas smart meter, do it at the same time. So there's a lot of good information. Whenever this pops up, I always like to bring it to the residents' attention, because it does have an effect, and it also has an effect on maybe on your health as well as your pocketbook. So we've addressed that. All in favor, say...
Mr. President,
Miss, please.
just super fast. This is another project that possibly our Lansing lobbyists could work with up there in Lansing. When the resolution goes up there, maybe the council office can send correspondence to him from the office requesting him to
I would
work with that.
ask if the maker of
As
the
part of the
motion-
resolution could make that.
Mr. Stevens, would you be okay with that?
Can't
Have former Senator Miller take that up to Lansing with him, to our new senator, Paul Bueno, and they can actually address this.
That sounds excellent.
Mary, if you could include both those, our former Senator Miller and current Senator Paul Bueno.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye?
No.
Anyone, 6-1, it passed.
Protest votes. Started something. Next item.